Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of English and Chill. I'm your host, Ruby, and today we're going to talk about something many people go through, but don't always talk about openly: how to heal after a toxic relationship. If you've been in a toxic relationship, you probably felt drained, confused, or even broken. But I want to tell you this: healing is possible. In this episode, we're going to take it step by step. We'll talk about what a toxic relationship looks like, why it affects us so deeply, and how you can start to heal one day at a time. So grab a coffee, take a deep breath, and let's dive in. Let's start with a question. What exactly is a toxic relationship? A toxic relationship is one that hurts you more than it helps you. This can be with a partner, a friend, or even a family member. In romantic relationships, toxicity often shows up as constant criticism, emotional manipulation, controlling behavior, lies and broken trust, lack of respect. In a toxic relationship, love doesn't feel safe. You may feel like you're walking on eggshells. You might start to question your worth. Sometimes we stay in these relationships because we hope things will change, or we blame ourselves. But here's the truth: it's not your fault someone treated you badly. Recognizing the relationship was toxic is the first step to healing. You might be wondering, why does it hurt so much even after it's over? Great question. Toxic relationships often involve emotional ups and downs, what some call a trauma bond. This means your brain connects love with pain, and breaking away from that can feel like going through withdrawal. You might miss the good moments and forget the bad ones. That's normal. Your brain is trying to protect you from pain. But healing means facing the truth, even the parts that hurt. You also might feel guilt, shame, or confusion. You might even miss the person who hurt you. That doesn't mean you should go back. It just means you're human. So please be kind to yourself. You're doing better than you think. One of the most important tools for healing is something called the no contact rule. This means no calls, no texts, no checking their social media, nothing. Why? Because every time you connect, even a little, it opens the wound again. You can't heal a broken bone if you keep bending it, right? Now, this can be very hard, especially if you're used to talking to that person every day, but it's necessary. No contact gives you time and space to think clearly, to reconnect with you, to start building a life that doesn't revolve around someone else's mood or approval. You can also block or mute them online. It's not being rude, it's being healthy. Toxic relationships often break down your self esteem. You might start to believe things like, I'm not good enough, or I deserve this. Let's change that. Start small. Try saying kind things to yourself, even if you don't believe them yet. Things like, I am worthy of love. I didn't deserve that treatment. I'm healing every day. Surround yourself with positive voices, books, podcasts, friends who support you. Get back to things that make you feel alive: art, nature, music, movement. You can also write a letter to your past self. Tell them what you've learned. Tell them they made it out, because you did. Healing means allowing yourself to feel, and that's not easy. Some days you'll feel angry, other days you'll feel numb. That's okay. Emotions are like waves. Let them come, let them go. Journaling can help. So can talking to a therapist or counselor. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You don't have to carry this alone. One helpful tip: write down what you learned from the relationship. Not to blame yourself, but to grow. Maybe you learned how to set boundaries. Maybe you learned what red flags to look for. There's wisdom in your wounds. After a toxic relationship, trust can feel impossible. You might think, I'll never love again, or everyone will hurt me. But not everyone is like your ex. There are good people out there, kind, respectful, honest. Start by learning to trust yourself, trust your gut, trust your ability to walk away if something doesn't feel right. Love again when you're ready, not when you're lonely. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this: healing is not a straight line. It's messy, it's slow, and that's okay. You don't have to rush, you don't have to have it all figured out. Every day, you choose to heal. Even in small ways, you're becoming stronger, wiser, braver. You are not broken. You are becoming whole. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I'm proud of you for showing up, for listening, and for taking care of yourself. If this episode helped you, please share it with a friend who needs it. You never know who might need to hear this message today. And if you'd like more episodes on healing, growth, and self love, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. Until next time, take care of your heart.